Hello guys, welcome to my channel everyone and thank you so much for watching. What's going on my people? I'm Jade. If you're new here, hit the like button and also share this video. Thank you so much for being here. So let's talk about the latest drama going on in the latest update with regards to the royal family and some of the stuff that I am actually seeing on social media that makes me feel good. The reason why these things makes me feel good is because I see the response, I see what other people are saying. So I feel like I'm not alone with my observation. So that makes me feel good. So we all know that within the royal family, the couple who are very touchy feeling with each other, always they're very affectionate towards each other, Harry and Meghan. Like we know this, okay? We know this. And even the British media, because of their nitpicking antics, they have made a big issue out of this, right? They have questioned Harry and Meghan's love for each other, authenticity of their relationship or whatever, and every single year Harry and Meghan continue to you know, um expo- expose them, number one, and also prove them wrong. It's not as if Harry and Meghan need to prove anybody right or wrong, because when you're in love with somebody, you're in love. It doesn't matter, you know. Doesn't matter what anyone says. It doesn't matter who likes it or who doesn't like it. That's none of your business. All you are doing as a human being is simply just living your life, and whoever is choosing to come up and or make up whatever narrative they want to make up on account of you just simply living your life, then that's their problem. So Harry and Meghan have always been this, they always kiss each other, they do things. And then again, like I said, the British media, I know I'm repeating myself, I know, don't come for me. But the British media always act as if they were fake, they were inauthentic and all of that. Guess who released a video announcing the end of a chemo treatment? Okay, I don't even want to play this video through and through, but Kate and obviously William sanctioned it, released a video announcing that she has completed chemotherapy, and this video is leaving a lot of question, and the whole situation is leaving a lot of question. A lot of people, to a lot of people, this is not making any sense at all. Okay. But what is most telling to me, one of the things that was so telling to me was when I saw William at some point in the video, they decided to do this lovey dovey whatever. This is William's face, guys. This is when I saw this, I laughed so hard because it had fakeness written all over. Oh, like this is the height of fakeness. Hit the like button wherever you're watching me from. Please hit the like button. Thank you so much. Listen, the fakeness in this video, I'm like, these two, like, you can just tell his heart is not in it. This was supposed to be like a candid moment. This was supposed to like show vulnerability and show that whatever situation they've dealt with, the illness, the quote unquote cancer, has only made them stronger. And this is his face. And this is his face. Oh my God. This is like copycats gone wrong. This woman tries down to what she was wearing. She copied Meghan's everything in this video and somehow still did it. Like the video was glossy, overproduced. Like when I saw this, I fell out laughing so hard. I said, this is fake life, like gone wrong, exposed. And there is a lot. I don't want to question anybody that says they have an illness or whatever. I don't want that karma, number one. And number two, I mean, if you say you are ill, you're ill. That's your business. If you're doing this to maybe get out of something, or you're doing this to like get people to not talk to you or question the reason why you've been missing, that is also your problem. But it is not lost on me that a lot of people in the media whatsoever are questioning Kate. They are questioning her claims about being sick and having this illness or the other. They are questioning. There is even an article that I found. Let me see if I can find it now, where one of their media allies basically publicly cut ties with them because they feel like they are not very transparent, and they found, I should say, that William and Kate are not very honest about situations, and William and Kate are being inauthentic and stuff like that, right? So let me see if I can okay, so there is this article that was released that says Kensington Palace absolutely not a trusted source after Kate Middleton's Photoshop fail. Okay, so everybody, like anybody who has anybody in the media, okay, journalists, media houses with any ounce of reputation are calling them out on just their inauthenticity. And it's really about time that people do that, because too much of everything is bad. These people are fake. It's the audacity for me. Imagine accusing accusing what's her name, Meghan, of what they are guilty of. You know what I mean? One loser came in my comment today. Anyway, I'm not even going to give them air. I'm not going to give them life. So it's whatever. But yeah, so let me share something that I found. Hold on a second. Like, they can't be trusted anymore. Even their allies, their media allies, people who they used to communicate with, who used to help them push whatever propaganda they wanted to push. Even those ones are now saying, well, there is something not quite right. We can't trust them anymore, can't trust what they say anymore, you know. Hold on, let me share my screen. Oh my goodness. I am absolutely loving what's going on now because, for one, the British media do not control everything. Okay. And for a very long time, they have relished on this idea. They have they have gloated over the fact that they could manipulate whatever scenario situations. And I'm glad to see that the tides are turning and people are letting them know that no, 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 you don't call the shot anymore. Okay. And I hope that more will do this because when you really look at it, they bring nothing to the table. The royal family bring nothing to the table. And that is just the bitter truth. They absolutely they bring nothing to the table. So why continue to like put them on a pedestal that they absolutely do not deserve? They don't deserve it. They don't deserve the level of respect that they are bestowed. I'm sorry. If you're going to get pissy at me, then by all means, get pissy. But the truth has to be said. What does the royal family bring to the table other than surviving on taxpayers' pounds? What do they bring to the table? They bring nothing. When the whole hate, what is it called? The hate situation was going on a few weeks ago in the UK, William went into hiding. The immigrants who were bearing the brunt of the attack, the hate attack, They were calling on William. William was nowhere to be found. He went into hiding. Okay. And then one time he was photographed, playing with his kids' toys. Like, it was on a scooter or something. Like, they don't even care. I bet if this was a different situation, if it was white people that were getting stabbed, I bet, whatever vacation he was on, summer holidays he was on, he would have cut it short just to make himself available. So everything that they are doing is actually driving people more and more away from them. And I love that for them because they bring nothing to the table. They are the ultimate freeloaders. The ultimate freeloaders is what they are, the royal family. Okay. So this is an article that I found. It says one of the world's biggest news agency no longer considers Kensington Palace trustworthy. The boss of agency France Press announced Tuesday that the agency is considering its once cozy relationship with Prince William and Kate Middleton after the couple released an edited photo of the Princess of Wales and their children that has since been pulled from circulation. So this was, remember the time when um they did a Photoshop AI generated video just to like deceive the public, just to like mislead the public, to make them believe that, oh, she's fine, everything is hunky-dory, nothing is happening here, nothing to see here, keep it pushing. They released a fake image. This is how far they will go. And this was around the time that Kate was hiding away somewhere because allegedly William had cheated on her and she's just about had it and she wasn't going to do any royal duties anymore. And everyone on Twitter, the British people on Twitter were all looking for her. Where is Kate? Where is Kate? Where is Kate? Where is Kate? And she was nowhere to be seen. And then in a bid to like curtail the fallout from Kate not being seen, they decided to post fake image because they know that in the past, whenever there was a new picture update, it was usually posted by Kate or taken by Kate to, one thing or the other, something to that effect anyways. So they attempted to mislead. They attempted to mislead the general public. And people immediately recognized it and they called it out. And I think it was in that moment that the media started to realize that, oh, this is a new era, this is a new breed, we can no longer mislead these people the way that we have done in the past. We can no longer mislead them. And they are learning very fast that outside of the UK bubble where they can mislead the brain dead and the easily brainwash people, the rest of the world can see through their bullshit. That is just the truth of the matter. The rest of the world can actually see what they are onto. The rest of the world can see their wickedness, their evil. Look at what I found. So this was in response to the video of William and Kate, right? Somebody posted this on Twitter and they said if Harry and Meghan had put out a video like this one, they'd be eaten alive. No way would the British media label it as anything but propaganda, American sentimentalism, and complete drivel. It is wild to see William and Kate doing this. For what it's worth, though, I genuinely don't wish cancer on anyone. That video is something, though. Okay, so they have been misleading and misleading and misleading. This video, you can go check it out on Twitter. I don't even want to play it here, but it's on Twitter. Like, this video is an embarrassment. Like, it's so cringe. Like, why would they even approve something like this? Were they just tired of doing multiple retakes upon retakes upon retakes, that they just basically agreed and said, you know what, we're done. And William is like, I'm done. I need to go find my new side chick. My new side chick has been calling me. I need to go and respond. I need to go get myself laid or whatever. I'm done. Bye. We're done here. We're done here. We're done here. And so the videographer just basically jammed up all of the work that they had done, all of the clips they had taken, and just put them together and posted it on social media. And they actually approved it. Like, this was so cringe. The entire situation was so freaking cringe. So cringe. Maureen McKay says the press destroyed any good relationship Meghan and Kate would have had. They kept comparing the two women every day, their fashion, their beauty, everything, until they made them resent each other. Meghan does not resent Kate. This is the false equivalency that doesn't always sit well with me. Number one, there are two things that you said that I do not agree with. I appreciate your comment though. Number one, Meghan does not resent Kate. Okay? Meghan wanted to have a relationship with Kate. And I believe her when she said it. But Kate, wanting to be the HBIC, feeling, you know, inferior, because this is Meghan who has had a full life, successful career, and who's now settling down, versus Kate, who really has nothing going on for her. So it wasn't, Kate felt insecure. Kate felt like Meghan was coming to overshadow her. Meghan was gonna take the spotlight away from her. And she was really in fear that Meghan would become the favorite, especially when you check out how popular Meghan and Harry was shortly after the wedding, and how much the world embraced them and loved on them, and just wanted to see more of them. More of them. Every international trip, royal duties that they did, they were so well loved, they were so accepted, nothing but kind, wonderful things to say about them. And Kate felt intimidated by that. Meghan 100% wanted to build a relationship with Kate because, for one, Meghan is an only child, and she has spoken a lot about, feeling, wanting to have, you know but I'm gonna just, you know what, it doesn't even matter. So Meghan wanting to have like a good relationship, right, with Kate. She felt like, oh, Kate could actually be my sister. I didn't have anyone. I was an only child. This would be a good opportunity for us to, like, bond and form a bond or whatever. You know what I mean? But Kate completely messed that up. It wasn't Meghan. It was always Kate. 100% it was Kate who did that. Okay. So I don't agree with that. And number two, I don't think the press, yeah, I do not think the press has the power, right, to mess up the relationship, to destroy the relationship. I don't think the press has the power. If Kate really wanted to build a relationship with Meghan, if Kate really, really wasn't consumed with her own jealousy and bitterness and insecurity and all of those stuff, she never would have let that happen, because she had the power to, like, reach out to the press and say, back off. But no, but instead, she saw Meghan as a scapegoat. She saw Meghan as somebody that will give her a reprieve from the negative press and the negative write-ups and the negative this and the negative that. And so she basically fed Meghan to the wolves and said, well, go ahead. She's yours. Have a field day. Enjoy your life. Enjoy her. Enjoy dinner. So Kate fed Meghan to the wolves because they needed a distraction, they needed a smokescreen, they needed a new scapegoat. And it was a lot more easier to get the British people to turn on Meghan, because ultimately Meghan is mixed race, you know? And those people already have a bias, already have racism. It would have been a lot more easier for them to just believe or absorb whatever it was, whatever negativity the media was pushing at them with regards to Meghan. So it wasn't Meghan, it wasn't the press, it was all William and Kate and Camilla. Yeah, because when Meghan came, she became a replacement for the hate. Remember, up until Meghan came into the picture, Camilla was always persona non grata. The British people never liked her. Doesn't matter. Camilla was the one reason why the British people could never get on board with Prince Charles. You know what? The then Prince Charles, the now king, you know. Camilla was the reason, because she was a symbol of adultery. She was a reminder of adultery. Everybody hated her. You know, women who have been left by their husband for a side chick hated her. Women who have relatives who have been left hated her. Women who everybody, okay, mothers of women who've been cheated on hated her. Every single person hated Camilla. Okay? So yeah, she was never gonna get a break until they found somebody else that they were going to now feast on, who ultimately was way more popular, way more liked, way more relevant in the grand scheme of things, not just in the UK, you know. In the grand scheme of things, Meghan was all of those things. And that was why now you see, because now they have switched the hate that they once had for Camilla, they have now switched it to Meghan. But ultimately, when all of this is said and done, this is not going to happen. This is not going to be forever. And that's the thing that they need to understand, you know. And that's the thing that they need to understand. So ultimately, it became a situation where, oh, now, because at some point it became old, you know, always talking about Camila, always talking about the cheating, always talking about the things that she did. At some point, people just had enough. People, even though they didn't like that she's an adulterer, okay, who basically broke up a home, they did not like that, that's for sure. But still, at some point, it's just like beating a dead horse. At that point, the horse became a glue, okay, because the horse had been beaten way too many times. And then came fresh blood, Meghan. Oh, Camilla is like, I can make this worth you people's while. I can feed you guys information about her. I can tell you everything day to day, what she does, you know, whatever her staff are saying. I can let you guys in on everything that is going on. All I ask is that you leave me alone. Stop writing negative things about me. Stop posting awful things about me. Stop exposing me. Stop exposing all the bad things that I have done. That is all I ask of you. And in return, I will feed you this human. Yeah. It also isn't lost on me that the British media are also using Meghan as a distraction for the fact that Prince Andrew is now warming up back into the royal family. Yeah. Because, I mean, who's going to be paying attention that an alleged pedophile who from now to the foreseeable future will not even be allowed into American shore anymore, who's more better to use as a distraction than Meghan, while we'll quietly, slowly warm the British people to the idea that Prince Andrew He's a royal and he should be forgiven. Boys will be boys. Doesn't matter that he was having sex with underage girls. Doesn't matter that his home was in Epstein Island, Peter Island, and all of the stuff. Yeah, yeah. So Meghan, as small and as tiny as Meghan is basically carrying the weight of all of the royal family on her tiny little shoulders. Meghan, as small as she is, because she's the reason why a lot of all these awful, controversial royal family people are not being talked about anymore, because they've just replaced all the things, that they dislike about the royal family. They've now switched them. Oh, let's just hate this one. Oh, all the people who have always, for many, 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 many years, decades, complained about how the royals do nothing, they offer nothing to the general public. Nothing about them impact the public positively. All they do is spend our taxes and go on vacation and do this and that. All of a sudden, nobody's really paying attention to that anymore. All of a sudden, all they care about now is just the fact that, ooh, making this, making that, making this. Whenever Meghan drops a video, she's promoting something. This woman is an actress, for goodness sakes. Okay? And she's a businesswoman and she's expanding her brand. Whenever she drops a video, all of a sudden she's being spiteful. She's doing it as a slap in the face of the royal family. Oh, was it last week that she dropped a video that they automatically misrepresented, and they started saying that, oh, she's dropping that video as a spite because she dropped it around close to the queen's the second anniversary of the queen's passing. Like, they always look for one reason to dog that woman. They always look for one reason to drag her. Like, it's so sad, because without Meghan, they have nothing. Nothing. These people don't even remember what their lives were like prior to Meghan coming into the picture. And that's the reason why I feel so sorry for Meghan. And I cannot wait for all of this to get old so that they can leave Meghan alone. I cannot wait for all of this I cannot wait for the British royal family to do something that is so atrocious that even using Meghan as a distraction will no longer fly. I cannot wait for that to happen. Because now, from now to the foreseeable future, Meghan is their bread and butter. These people don't even remember what their lives were like prior to Meghan coming into the picture. And that's just the truth. They don't remember. All they know is that Meghan has made all of them relevant. All of them relevant. They have all become relevant. People are now tuning back onto their page, their website, their news agency because of Meghan. And so they lie, they spill false information, they make up stories because they have to keep the people engaged. That's how they keep the lights on. That's how they pay their phone bills. That's how they do everything. Okay. So it's really, really sad. But unfortunately, from now to the foreseeable future, this is just what's gonna happen. This is just what's gonna happen. Primrose says, in my opinion, it looks like the Ben Affleck look, staring off into imaginary space. Oh my gosh. Somebody said they copy all Meghan and Harry poses in their Netflix video. Every single thing they copied, down to the outfits, down to what she was wearing, like the bohemian style that Meghan is known for. Kate copied everything because she lacks originality. She lacks. Kate lacks originality. She's lost, and that's the reason why I wasn't even surprised that even if there was any type of cheating situation that happened, I wasn't surprised that she will take him back or whatever, because where else is she gonna go? Who's gonna take her? What's she gonna do with her life? She's gonna stay there until thy kingdom come. At some point, I'm sure she's even going to participate. Probably the only way that she will even have, you know, intimacy with her husband at some point, you know? So I wasn't surprised. It doesn't surprise me that she's taking him back. Doesn't surprise me that, she's working things out with him, because where else is she going to go? Our entire life, all she knows, all she had fantasized about, all she has been taught is how to be the future queen, how to wait on him hand and foot, never having a job, never doing anything. Please don't tell me about the rubbish job, that the 2 seconds job that you guys claim that she did. That's not what I'm talking about. Can't compare that to Meghan. Meghan is everything that she will never be. Meghan Markle is everything that Kate will never ever be, and she knows this. She knows it. She knows it. She knows it. And it's so obvious, unless of course you're being biased, unless of course you're one of those people who have your head far off the area, unless of course you're one of those people, it is not hard to see that Kate copies Meghan. Everything. Now, she might not know, it might be her stylists that are doing all these things, but most certainly they are copying her. And it's so funny to me how they're doing all of this. Imagine if this had been Meghan and Harry who did this. Imagine how the media would have run with the narrative that, oh, she's always copying, oh, she's always doing this and she's always doing that. Okay. So it's sad, it's unfortunate, but it's nobody's fault. It's not Meghan's fault that Kate chose the life that she chose. I mean, I'm sure she felt like she was, it was something she was going to be fulfilled doing that, and that's completely fine. But leave Meghan alone. Leave Meghan alone. Okay. Akisha says Meghan was a public speaker and Kate could hardly string a sentence together without a paper prepared for her. It's true. And this is the fact that a lot of the Kate followers do not want to hear. But this is the truth of the matter. It is the truth. And that's why sometimes whenever Meghan will go on any one of those events and she would be speaking, and then all of a sudden you see people who obviously support the royal family in the comment section mocking her, talking about what she's saying. Yeah, it's above your pay grade. It's above your education. You will never understand what she's saying. Don't even try. Like, usually they say it as a way to like mock her and say, oh my God, what salad? What she's saying? What salad? No, it's just way above your intellect. It's way above your understanding, way above your pay grade. You will never know what she's talking about. Never. Never. You know? So, and she has it like that. She got it like that, and it's a beautiful thing to see. Somebody says, let me see, more comment. Lakia says Kate can't do anything but walk in the woods. She can't speak or do anything that draws attention. Yeah, and because of that, she will always piggyback off of Meghan Markle. And that's just how it is. That's how it's going to be from now to the foreseeable future. And it's unfortunate. It is unfortunate, but it is also what it is. Let me see this one. So somebody posted and said, when Harry and Meghan released their docuseries showing their candid moment, the comments were full of why everything on camera, it's on camera, so it's fake. Now, William and Kate have shared their quote unquote candid moments where they pose for camera and the double standards are on display exactly. Because the response from the people who obviously like William and Kate are, oh, oh, such a loving family, such a wonderful family. Oh, they love each other so much. Oh, what an amazing family. And I'm looking at this, I'm like, the guy that cannot even fake it for 5 seconds. Ah, this guy he can't even do this crap with a straight face. Ah, he can't even do this with a straight face. Like, it is so crazy and so wild to me as a concept. He can't even fake this. Like, when I looked at this, I was like, oh my gosh. He cannot even fake it. He can't do this with a straight face. Look at him trying so hard not to laugh, not to laugh, not to laugh. Like, everything about them is so fake, so bloody fake. Like, it's embarrassing. It really is embarrassing. I cannot imagine how they saw all of the clips and everything was put together, and they actually agreed on this. Like, this is so fake. Look at this one saying, um, yeah, they don't like the truth. William and Kate's supporters, they can never stand the truth. They can't stand that their royal family, their beloved royal family, is fake as a $3 bill. They can't stand the fact that their royal family is as fake as a $3 bill. Oh my gosh. He was like, get me out of here. Like, I was looking at his behavior. I was looking at his behavior. This one is asking how much Meg paying me for this crap. The same amount you're being paid, right? The same amount you're being paid to bully Meghan is how much I'm being paid. So I'm being paid as much as you're being paid to bully Meghan. How about that? How about that? So yeah. So hope that answers your question, right? Yeah. I'm being paid the exact same amount that you are being paid to bully Meghan. So there you go. Kamso says the picture is so fake. Like, it's so fake. Hoo-wee. It is so fake. The guy could not even. This is why I was gonna say, William, don't quit your day job. Oh, do not quit your day job. But then I realized that he doesn't have a day job. He relies on the taxpayers for everything, to go on vacation, to pretend to be working. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? So he pretends to be working, and then in return he gets taxpayers. So I was gonna say, after watching the video and the display, I was like, William, do not quit your day job. But then I thought, what day job? I quickly answered my own question. I'm like, what day job? What day job? Oh my goodness. Somebody says, oh my god, I just joined. What is this? It's William and Kato doing their PDA, pretending to the entire world that they are a very happy and loving and wholesome family. That they are a very happy and wholesome family. Now I'm going to block you. Okay? Now I'm going to block you. Now you can listen, but you cannot comment. Hope you love that. I've already told you, I'm being paid as much as you also are being paid to bully Meghan. So there you go. We're both being paid and we're both happy. Yeah, good. Somebody says yes, the negativity destroyed any relationship they could have had. The hate was shown daily, and it was perpetuated by William and Kate, and even Meghan and Harry confirmed that. They said they later found out that it was them, William and Kate, and other royal members that were feeding the media all this information. you know, because they needed the heat, they needed the attention taken away from them. And so they decided to feed William, they decided to feed Meghan and Harry to the wolves, which is essentially what they did, you know. But the good thing about this is that ultimately everything is going to come to light, and things are already coming to light. Okay, people are wising up, people are waking up and realizing that, wait, something is not making sense here. Something, especially with regards to this video, seeing how William, seeing how Meghan and Harry have been judged by the media, how they have been portrayed. If they as much as drink water and drop cup, they are criticized for it. So people, even those who are neutral, who do not have any stance, who have not taken any particular stance with regards to the situation, even those people are looking and thinking, wait, something is not quite right here. You know, how is it okay for William and Kate to post these types of videos and everybody will applaud them and everybody will ooh and on and talk about how wonderful they look and how happy they look and how in love they look. But then Meghan and Harry do the same thing. All of a sudden, it's a crime. When in reality, William and Kate are literally copying Meghan and Harry. Everything they do, they copy. Everything Meghan and Harry does, William and Kate copies, you know? So, yeah, the more people, even those who have been on the sidelines, more people who have not really, um, invested any type of opinion on this, a lot of them are starting to see the double standard and they're starting to call it out, you know? They're starting to see the double standard, especially with regards to the reaction when this video landed and how everyone was like, oh. Nobody said anything about how insensitive it was for William and Kate to post this video just in the wake of Queen Elizabeth and 2 year anniversary. Nobody called that out, but for some reason they have all this smack to say about Harry and Meghan. You know what I mean? So yeah, the double standard is being called out. People are seeing what's going on, and people can see. People see that these people, they are not fair to Meghan and Markle, and the movement is just going to keep expanding. You know, the movement is going to keep expanding. Um, Housework says even the UK media knows William and Kate are faking it. They know, but most of them will rather pretend. They will rather applaud them, even though they know that this whole situation is so fake. They will rather pretend and applaud this and support this, at least publicly co-sign this, just to stick it up to Harry and Meghan. You know what I mean? So yeah. Kamso says William and Kate are trying so hard to be celebrities, and it's so painful to see. Like, this is so painful. They don't realize that it's not for everybody. It's not for everybody. Just like Harry and Meghan are not trying to be the next king and queen of England, the same way trying to be an actor, trying to be a celebrity is an exercise in futility. That is something that William and Kate need to really understand. It's not you, it's not happening. Don't make fetch happen, because fetch is not going to happen. You know what I mean? Never gonna happen. Stay in your lane. When Charles goes, you become king. That's how it's gonna be. And that's it. Stop trying so freaking hard to be something that you can never be. All of a sudden they are doing all these videos, all of a sudden they are acting as if they are celebrities. You're not a celebrity. You are a boring royal. Like, I can't even imagine the bitterness and the jealousy that they must feel. Like, they're just waiting. If it takes King Charles 20 years or 100 years or however long to cloak, that's when he becomes king. Meanwhile, Harry and Meghan are living their best life. doing their thing, enjoying their life. They have all this freedom to do wherever, to go wherever, and they are loved. They are actually loved by people. They are charring their cause. Nobody is is telling them what to do, what to eat, where to go, ordering them around. No, they are pretty much in control of their destinies. I can't even imagine the jealousy and the bitterness that William and Kate must feel, knowing fully well that they will never have the same freedom, they will never have the same happiness, the same fulfillment, life fulfillment, the same notoriety that Harry and Meghan have. They will never have it. And that is just the truth of the matter. And this is not even coming from a place of bitterness or anything. This is just the truth of the matter. The level of freedom that Meghan and Harry enjoy is something that William and Kate will never, ever, ever, ever. When all of this is said and done, when the media and the people get tired of hating Harry and Meghan, they're going to turn it back to William and Kate, because the people who are actually feeling the brunt of all the taxes, the people that are being taxed by the family, by the royal family, so that William and Kate can live their best life. By the time they get tired of hating on Harry and Meghan, by the time they start to really feel the pinch in their income, they're going to turn back and say, whoa, so you guys were just distracting us, pushing hate so that we can hate Harry and Meghan, while the British royal family just like take advantage of us. All of this is going to end at some point. That is just the truth. All of this is going to end at some point. You know what I mean? So it is what it is. Akisha says William and Kate trying to copy everything that made Prince Harry and Meghan popular, but they don't have the charisma for it to work. Plus, they are inauthentic, which makes them come across as cringe. Cringe! The level of cringe was top notch. The level of cringe, it was top notch. You know what I mean? So ultimately, we have to wait. Oh, that's another thing that I just noticed. I wonder when but then again, we need to know first. We don't know. This video may have been dropped today, but we don't know when it was recorded. You know what I mean? Kamso, we don't know, because as of today, let me see. As of today, he still was sporting the beard. So this video was taken a while ago, maybe a month or so ago. And you know the beards tend to grow very fast, you know. So the beard was like, because the post the video, I posted a video, a picture today of him out and about, and he was still sporting the beard. So this video was recorded while he was trying to do God knows what to the beard. It's so weird. Like, this beard is so cringe. This beard deserves its own social media page, okay, where people will just ram on them, just trash talk the beard. I don't know, but I don't support hate. I don't promote hate. But I wouldn't mind seeing people having all these things to say about the damn beard. Oh my god. Somebody says no, the beard is right next to elegant pause. Says the beard is right next to him. Oh my god! I guess Kate is the beard. The beard is right next to him. I guess that's why he cannot stand her anymore. That is so hilarious. Oh my god. Somebody says, look at the way he's holding her hand like he's con. Like, he doesn't even, like, there is not 1 ounce of chemistry among these two. Not 1 ounce of chemistry. Like everything just seems so forced. Everything just seems so orchestrated, so rehearsed, so put on. Like it's so fake. So fake. This is not how you hold somebody that you actually love. Sorry, this is not how, especially talking about something that she has supposedly been through, the battle with the illness and all of that. Like, this is just so fake, man. This is sad. The fact that they looked at this, they did quality control on this, and they realized, oh yeah, this is good, let's post this. This works very well, so let's post this. It really does say a lot about them. It really, like, they really undermine people's intelligence. They undermine people's ability to spot things. They really, really undermine, like, they really have no confidence in people's ability to, like, spot that something is being fake and something fake is being shoved at their face. So it's unfortunate. This is like poor, like, this was bad, guys. This was bad. Okay, this was so bad. I have no idea what he's staring at, but he's staring at anything but her. Okay, he's staring at anything. It's so obvious that he doesn't want to be around her. Like, I'm no body language expert. You know what, I think I need to do a frame by frame video, body language analysis, because they have all these body language experts who always have something to say about Meghan and Harry's chemistry and whatever. Yeah, this is definitely that's my next video on William and Kate. My next video, I'm going to be analyzing the body language of William and Kate. That's my next video. Okay, so come back for that another time. We are going to be analyzing the body language of William and Kate in this particular video, because what I see here is cringe. What I see here is a man who cannot get away. Like, he's literally looking at the director, because I assume that there is somebody directing the video. He's cringe, he's looking at the director and saying, how much longer? How much longer do I have to be doing this pose? How much longer do I have to have a head on my shoulder like this? How much longer do we need to do this? That's what I see. That's what I see. That's what his eye says to me. How much longer? Another one? We're going to do more? I have to wait here? I have to keep sitting here like this? That's what I see. Okay? Somebody says, what the heck? Oh my God. You guys are really paying attention, more so than I am. And I absolutely love that. Yeah, I don't know what that is. That does not look normal. Like, This is why people are citing AI. Yeah, the knees. What's going on with his knees? What's going on with William's knees, though? What is that? That don't look normal. This is why people are saying AI and all other things. Okay, this don't look normal. Whew, what the hell? Council say we need a video. If they want to play clowns, let help them to laugh. Exactly. Yeah, since they want to analyze, they want to body language analyze Meghan and Harry and everything. We can also do. I'm not a body language expert, but I can analyze the shit out of this. And just looking at this, one thing that I can say for sure is that this don't look like love lives here. These don't look like love lives here. I'm sorry. Love don't live here anymore. Just a vacancy. Love don't live here anymore. So they can see. Love don't live here anymore. You guys, if you're new to my channel, you know I love to sing, even though I cannot sing to save my life, but I absolutely love to sing. Okay, absolutely. Absolutely love to sing. Tanya Tiger say, Jade, you're coming for our future king and queen. Yes, so they started it. They started it. Listen, I'm no body language expert, but even I can see that just so they can see. Love don't live here anymore. Just so they can see. Love don't live here anymore. Oh my God. Somebody said Cora should come and give me singing lessons. I'm telling you, that would be amazing. If Korea, somebody will really say, this girl, you need to really, you need lessons. And Cora will be like, you know what? I'll give you a singing lesson, Jade. That would be amazing. You're my love don't leave here anymore. Just don't vacancy. Love don't leave here anymore. That's what I see. Okay. Somebody said, look at William's hands that is on Kate's wrist. And you know one thing with AI, one of the biggest tell when it comes to AI, one of the biggest way to find out, one of the most prominent way is AI never get the fingers right. AI never get the fingers right. If you want to spot if a video or a picture is AI, go straight to the fingers. Sometimes AI be giving people 10 fingers. Disproportionate fingers and all of that malarkey. Oh my God. Hi, Caddy. Caddy says, have you seen the part where she turned away when he kissed her? Like, let me see if I can. I saw that part. Let me see if I can share that one. I want to share that with you. Yeah. Yeah. It's so fake. It's too fake. Look at this. Look at Oh, I need to make this stay. I need to make this stay. I need to make this stay. Look at this. Look at him. He's like, get me out of here. Get me out of here. How much longer do I have to be here? How much longer do I have to be here? Oh my God. Get me out of here. Like the fakest shit I've ever seen in my life. This is so sad. Oh my God. Look at him. Like you can just tell, like he's just trying so hard. Oh my God. He's just trying so hard. He's like, how much longer? How much longer do I have to be here? How much longer do I have to pretend like I care, like I mean this? Like I'm into this. How much longer do I have to do that? Like these people are so fake. Look at her. Like this is not even what they do. Even when they first got married, this wasn't even what they did. So like what the hell? Kari says, what? Whose knee is that? It's AI knee. ay, 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 ay. Ay, 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 ay. Oh my goodness. It is so fake. It's just so fake. And like he can't even pretend. That's the beauty of this, in my opinion. The fact that he cannot even pretend. Okay. Oh my gosh. Carrie says, sorry, Jade, I'm addicted to you. I will stop. No, don't you dare. Don't you ever. Don't you ever stop. He's like, get me out of here. Look at him. How much longer? Save me. Free me. Deliver me. Get me out of here. How much longer do I have to be here and do this shit? How much longer do I have to pretend as if I'm enjoying this? Oh my goodness. Mm-mm. Like the fakeness of it all. The fakeness. Like this video. Whoo, the filters. They filtered the living daylight out of this video. So unnecessary. Why did they filter this thing the way that they did? Why? Why did they have this much filter on this thing? Like, why? 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 Oh, it's fake. Fake, 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 fake. Oh my God. Oh my gosh. Caddy said, sorry, Tanya Tiger says, yeah, you're also Caddy. And we the British people are going to ban you. Ah, I would love to see that happen. I would love to see y'all try it. Love to see y'all try it. Okay. Hit the like button, guys. Please hit the like button. Please, please, please. Housework says the monarchy is over because they are still operating with an iPhone. One, this is they're still operating with an iPhone. The way you even wrote the iPhone. Oh God, you guys are savages. Like so funny. Hey, we are savage over here, for real, for real. Says because they're still operating with an iPhone one. This is 2024, and the whole operation and the whole is operating with iPhone 25 to 27. The royal family are stuck. I don't even know what that means, but the way you write the iPhone get me cracking up. It's so funny the way you write iPhone. The way you write iPhone cracks me all the way up. Oh my gosh. Sandrine said, Jade, I was waiting for you to speak. I was waiting for you to come and speak on this video. It seems as though I missed a lot. Yeah, I mean you can watch playback, right? Yeah. It's an iPhone one. I didn't even say I wrote it like EYE. iPhone one. Oh my god. Oh my god. Wow. What the hell with the filter? They filter the living daylight out of these videos. Like, oh my gosh. Do you know what I think? They were trying to make it seem less professional, right? And so maybe they wanted to make it seem as though it was recorded using an iPhone. Yeah. And then once they saw the finished work and they realized that, oh, they cannot pass this off as a home video, as a non-professional recorded video, and it's too late now. They can't go back and do it over because William is tired. William is tired. William cannot be bothered anymore. William has done enough. So they decided to just push this as is, you know. But upon further assessment, they realized that there is no way, because it looks way too produced for them to claim that this was a home video or whatever, you know. So they were subsequently stuck and they just had to go with the flow. That's what I believe happened, you know. But that's what happened when you live a fake life. When you live a fake life, that is essentially what happens. You know, when you're trying to mimic somebody, when you're trying to imitate somebody who doesn't even know that you exist, somebody who's just trying to live their best life, somebody who doesn't want drama, somebody that you have made it your personal issue, your personal um, goal in life to bully them, that's basically what happens, you know. That's basically what happens. Iris says, I'm so tired of this boho filter. It's getting old. They were trending 3 years ago. That tells you how unevolved these people are. Like they're so stuck in the past. It's like trying to be something that you are not and something that you will never be. That's what I notice about these people. They try so hard to be like celebrities and all of that malarkey when they know that deep down in their hearts they will never be those things. They will never. Your destiny is to be king and queen. Embrace that. Stop trying to be something else. But they also know that outside of the UK, nobody gave a toss. Outside of the UK, nobody gave a toss about who's the king or the queen of England. Nobody cares. Whereas Meghan and Harry, as long as there is entertainment, as long as there is entertainment industry, as long as there's charity, worldwide charity, as long as everything that they do, okay, embodies entertainment, celebrity, charity, organization, everything, they are into that. So ultimately, they are way more popular than William and Kate. And that's just how it is. Accept that. When William and Kate, when you go to your Commonwealth countries, you be king and you be queen and you be reigning or whatever. But outside of that, nobody cares. But then let Harry and Meghan live their lives. Let them live the lives that they already are living, their destiny. Your destiny, William and Kate, is to be king and queen of England. Fine, nobody's arguing that with you. By Harry's action, you have already seen he wants no part of it. Because if really wanted to be in that lifestyle, he would not have married a woman from California. He would have found somebody in UK or anywhere, somewhere in Europe to marry. But the fact that he met and fell in love with a woman that is from a different continent tells you that he's not about that life. He was looking for somebody to save him, to rescue him, to give him the strength to live. Because he knew that had he married any one of the girls in Europe or its environ, he would have been stuck in that family that he didn't want to be a part of anymore. He would have been stuck. You know what I mean? He would have been stuck. So he met a girl who was his strength, who gave him the strength and the courage. And it wasn't something that Meghan intentionally did. Obviously, Meghan was very happy to be a part of the royal family. But once they started isolating her, once they decided that they were going to use her as a scapegoat, they were going to use her as a distraction, they were going to use her as a fall person. So she's like, no, time to bounce. You know what I mean? Time to bounce. I'm not going to be a fall guy for you. I'm not going to be the one who gets to fall on the sword anytime there is a controversy and you guys are not even doing anything to help and protect me. If you're not protecting me, what is my point? Why am I here? Why should I stay when you're not even going to protect me? You know what I mean? But ultimately, if William and if Harry and Meghan, if Meghan had not, you know, showed that she's a strong woman and she's strong in her conviction and she was going to be there for him 100%, he would not have done that. He would have been stuck there playing second fiddle, just waiting for his brother to need a kidney so that he can yank one out and give it to him. You know what I mean? Like, it's crazy. And they think that Harry will leave what he currently has and go back to where he was when he was living in a cottage that was leaky, that had leaky roof. Oh my gosh. Whoo! These people are cray cray. They are cray cray. So let everybody just stay in their lane. William and Kate, you guys are not actors. You're not celebrities. You are royals. Literally, William was raised to be the king, the future king. Why can't he just embrace that? Why is he trying to be in competition with his brother? Why can't he just embrace what he was literally raised to be? Even if Harry had the intention of maybe becoming king one day, he is sixth in line, sixth on the throne. Because you have to go through King Charles, and then you have to go through William, and then you have to go through all of William's kids before he gets his turn. So come on, leave Harry alone. This is not your life. Trying to be a celebrity is an exercise in futility. Never happening. You don't have the charisma. You don't have the personality to be that. You don't. You know what I mean? You don't have what it takes. You don't. Just stay and be your king and live your life and do whatever. Leave Harry and Meghan alone. Tanya Tiger says the documentary on Netflix is a must watch. I was flabbergasted. I live in the UK. We saw it all. The media, and the media threw her alive, and still does. Yeah, yeah. And she's able to tell her story now, which is absolutely fantastic. And that's the thing that really hurts them, because they wanted her to stay silent. Like, how can you be maltreating somebody? How can you be betraying somebody and then expect them not to say anything? Because their biggest issue with Meghan right now and Harry is that they dare to speak out. First of all, they dare to leave the royal family. They dare to walk away and chart a new course for their lives. Nobody leaves. Nobody leaves. Once you're there, you are there forever and ever. So the fact that they have the audacity to walk away is, number one, not sitting well with them. And number two, they felt slighted. And now they feel like they no longer have control over them. They're not exactly sure what Harry and Meghan will say. So yeah, leave them alone and they will never speak about you. You know. So yeah. Sandrine says it does seem extremely staged, allegedly with all this recent talk about some wanting Harry and Meghan back and that Rose person. What a time for these two to release this video. Yep. Yep, yep, yep. Truth of Dealey says the royal family has no soul. Harry and Meghan are real. Meghan is a natural woman and Harry is a real man. Exactly. Kate and William can't compare. True. Yeah, I've watched it. I've watched it. I watched it when it came out. For sure, I watched it. Yeah. Yeah, and they got really angry. The royal family got really angry. They were mad. The fact that she came out and she said all these things, they were just angry because she debunked a lot of the things, that were said. They were mad at the documentary. They were also mad at the Oprah interview because for a very long time, Kate and her people were feeding the media with misinformation, claiming that Meghan made Kate cry around the time of her wedding, of Meghan's wedding, that Meghan made Kate cry. It was only after Meghan and Harry sat down for that interview with Oprah that Meghan said it was the opposite. It was Kate that made her cry, but the media twisted, they lied. Kate and her people fed the media lies. And so the media ran with it and they continued to push the lies. And then the British people, oh no, nobody makes our English Rose cry. No way. Oh no, we want blood. Those were the things that they did to brainwash the British people against Harry and Meghan, mostly Meghan, because till today, the British people still think that Harry is stupid. Harry is not doing any of these things of his own volition, that it is Meghan that is driving Harry to do all of this, that is driving Harry to disconnect from his family. They don't think Harry is smart. They think Harry is dumb. And this was a decision, a conscious decision that they made, because all you need to do is go on Twitter and search old videos and see videos of Harry when he was as young as 15, 16, 17 years old, talking, expressing himself about how he didn't like his family, how he didn't like the lifestyle. He talked about this through the years. Yeah, but somehow they conveniently forgot and now are blaming Meghan because they don't think Harry has the brain. Whereas Harry is the driver in the situation and Meghan is just the support system that he desperately needed to help him carry out what he wants to do, to help him free himself. But when the media and now the British people want to tell it, they'll say, "Oh, Meghan was the one that brainwashed Harry because Harry doesn't have the sense. Harry's not stupid. Harry's actually very smart. It is William that is stupid." Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, oh my, what did they not say? Tanya says, and the news that pissed me off is when they said that she faked her pregnancy and she does not have any reproductive organ and her babies are surrogates. Just the thought of it just sickening. Yeah, they did anything. They attacked her from every angle that they could find. They attacked her from everywhere. They attacked Meghan with everything that they can possibly attack Meghan with. The same thing that they did to Michelle Obama. They said Michelle Obama is a man, that she's not capable of carrying children and all of that. And it's what they do when you're black, when you're mixed race, mixed with black. They always use that as an attack against you. Like, it is so sickening. Sick. So sickening. Um let me see. Oh my gosh. Council says he better not need a spare part because the warehouse has moved and it's independent. The warehouse has moved to a different continent. He's going to have to go to India. He's going to have to go to India to buy one. mm. He's going to have to go to India. Caddy says, imagine us over here watching this film for 24 hours on the hour. It was exhausting. It is sad. It really is sad. Mhm. If he needs a spare, he's gonna have to go to India. Very possible. Council say, they project. Perhaps Kate and William use surrogate for the children. they claim to be theirs. Anything is possible because their lives, their entire life is shrouded in secrecy. Everything is possible. I wouldn't put anything past them. People can wear prosthetic for 9 months, pretend to be pregnant. You know. Mm. So it's possible. We've seen it happen before. People wearing prosthetic pregnancy, prosthetic, and then claiming to be pregnant. It is what it is. Let me see. Somebody says, I'm very mad at what they're doing to Harry and Meghan. That is why I have a lot of mistake in my typing. I get you. I understand. A lot of these media news were spearheaded by the slimeball, unscrupulous Pierre Morgan, who was basically operating. Piers Morgan had two motivation. One, he was angry that Meghan stood him up, and then the other one, he must have been because he didn't have to do this because the royal family, if they did not have a stake, if they did not have a hand in the attack leveled against Meghan by the media, they could have ended it at any time. They could have put a stop to it. Pierre Morgan was already feeling bad because he was stood up by Meghan, and then the royal family must have obviously said things. They must have reached out to him and to push to use that anger of the so-called betrayer because Meghan basically stood him up, So to like they levy that and use that um as a stepping stone for his attack. But ultimately it traces back to the royal family because they could have stopped it at any point. I mean, it's the royal family, for God's sake. They could have stopped it, but they know that if they stop the attack against Meghan, it's gonna fall back because you have to feed the alligator, you have to feed the crocodile, you have to feed the lion. So if they say stop going after Meghan, stop attacking Meghan, and then that means the media will turn back on the royal family because there's a lot of dirt, there's a lot of buried bodies that they can dig up and use. So ultimately it falls back on the firm, falls back on them because they could have stopped it at any time, but they didn't. They didn't stop it because it was important for them. They didn't want to get involved because that will open them up for more scrutiny. That will just make the media say, okay, fine. If we can't talk about Meghan and Harry, then we're gonna go back to talking about you and your $10 million jewelry and your $20,000 shoes and all of that rubbish, that were on the taxpayers' dime. So yeah. Yeah, not just not somebody says Camilla was seen having dinner with Piers Morgan, and he said she thanked him for defending not just even Camilla, he actually invited a bunch of journalists, including one of Meghan Markle's fiercest critic, the guy they called Jeremy. She actually invited that guy over to dinner, to lunch, basically thanking him because that's what that means, for going after Meghan the way that he went after Meghan. So yeah, it was all a hit job. All the top royal people, they participated. They were all in on it. All the top royal people, and that's the reason why Harry is not only good with family members on his mother's side, on Diana's side, he's also very good with the cousins. He's also very good with some of the aunties and all of that, you know, because they know that he and Meghan were used as a sacrificial lamb. They know. That's why Eugenie always visits Harry and Meghan in Los Angeles. You know, they always visit. Every time Eugenie visits and she's seen with Harry and Meghan, the media has awful things to write about Eugenie. They turn on Eugenie. And so I think they've decided that they're going to do their best to avoid any media seeing them, because they always turn on Eugenie whenever she's seen visiting Harry and Meghan, and they go, and watch sports or whatever, you know. So they're still good. The media want to make everybody believe that, oh, the whole royal family is against Harry and Meghan. That's not true. That's not true. That's not true. The main people that have something against Harry and Meghan is William and Kate, and Charles and Camilla. Those are the two. Because till tomorrow, Eugenie is still visiting Harry and Meghan. Still visiting. They used to catch them when they go to watch the match, they go to watch football or whatever at the stadium. But now they just try to be discreet about it, because whenever they are seen, the media tries to write about Eugenie, painting her out to be like somebody who's betraying the British people and betraying the royal family by continuing to carry on with her relationship with Harry and Meghan, because it's what they do. They want everybody to be against Harry and Meghan, but that's not the case. That's not the case. You know what I mean? So yeah. Tanya said, I love Harry and Meghan. He has a backbone. He absolutely does. He absolutely does. Adorable says, Kate is back to copying Meghan. This is what jealous people do. I agree. I agree. Hendrix Claudette says, I'm so glad Meghan Markle is an American who speaks freely, positively, with integrity. Exactly. Yeah, she doesn't care. She doesn't have to be a member of the royal family. She can go back to America, and that's the one thing that they cannot use to like bully her. Imagine if she had been from Europe, or maybe even in the UK. She's been from the UK and she took the same stance as she did. Imagine, oh my gosh, it would have been harder. But she's an American. She doesn't have to put up with you. She can just go back to where she comes from and take your precious prince with you, which is basically what she has done. So yeah, it's a fascinating story, and I love talking about it. And thank you guys so much for always being here, for engaging with me. Thank you for indulging me, you guys. Thank you so much. I love talking about this because I feel like there is a lot that need to be uncovered, and I see things and I want to analyze things. And thank you for indulging me. Thank you so much for your support and your love. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So let me see if there's another comment that I haven't seen. Somebody says, on the contrary, the new Harry is the brightest, like his mother, honest, loyal, bright, and most of all, major threat. Yeah, but the message that they want to push, the narrative that they want to push is that, oh, he's dull, he's stupid, he has no mind of his own. He's being pushed by Meghan. That's the narrative that they're trying to push, even though they know that that is not the truth. But that's what sells. That's going to make it easier, because they still believe in their heart that, oh, he's going to get tired and he's going to come back, so that they can pepper Meghan even more. So they're already setting like the breadcrumbs, they're already setting the stage to say, oh, he was being used, he was being manipulated. None of the things that he did were of his own volition. Meghan brainwashed him. That's what they're trying to say, because they cannot understand. They cannot justify that he will leave the family. So there has to be something wrong with him for him to wake up and say he's not doing again. So that's the narrative that they try to push. That's the image that they try to paint, to say, oh, he wasn't doing any of this of his own volition. There is no way he will wake up one morning and say he's leaving the country and leaving the family, because then it's also part of their unwillingness to take accountability for what they did to him and what they did to Meghan. They cannot take accountability, and so they have to say it's Meghan's fault. That's why they basically clearly named, they basically labeled their move from the UK Megxit, because they wanted to put the blame squarely on Meghan, because they always want to have the door open for Harry in case he wants to come back. They can say, oh, he was brainwashed. He's not the brightest bulb in the pack. Oh, he's not smart, even though the guy is actually quite smart. He's very smart and he's very charismatic. He has his mother's spirit, okay? He has his mother's soul. He's very warm. He was the one who actually humanized the royal family. And then when Meghan came into the picture, he and Meghan humanized the royal family. So they know he's smart, but they are never going to say, just like they know everything else that they are saying about them is false, but they will never come out and say it. Instead, they will say the complete opposite, because that is what is most profitable for them to lie that, oh, Meghan is the one calling out the shot. Meghan is the one pushing him to do this and that. He doesn't have a mind of his own. He cannot think for himself. He's so dumb. He's this and that. But this guy served in the military. Like, give me a break. So they know he's very smart. But one thing that they will never do is to come out and say he's smart, and everything that he's doing now, he's doing because it's what he wants. They will never say that. They will never say that. Instead, they will paint a different narrative. They'll paint him out to be this slow, dim-witted person who cannot make his own decision. So they know exactly what they're doing. So each time they come out and they try to make this all about Meghan, it's all Meghan's fault. They know exactly what they're doing. They know that this is the only thing that they can sell, because they're still hoping that, oh, whenever he comes back, then they can just say, we told you he never wanted to leave. That's why he came back. It's Meghan. He doesn't have a mind of his own, you know? So, yeah. They absolutely did. I agree, Tanya. Tanya said they brought a lot of interest and income to UK. They did. And that's the thing, that because of the hate, because you want to be, really, you couldn't just get over yourself. And they were definitely, Meghan coming into that family definitely made the rest of the world, especially the Commonwealth countries, see themselves in, okay, maybe we are not that different after all. Maybe there is a representation. We can see a representation in Meghan Markle. They completely fumbled the bag. This could have been a really, really good thing for the royal family, but they fumbled the bag. They absolutely did. Phoebe Day says he said in an old interview that he will leave the UK after the Queen dies. That was years before Meghan. This, like, he said it so many times that he doesn't enjoy being in that family. And that's the thing, because the media painted this narrative of, oh, Harry and Meghan were so close, they were friends. They were not that close. They were, the way they treated Harry, they were not that close. Just because they were a royal family, he was definitely the one that was treated as less than in that family. They made the guy live in a leaky cottage. The cottage where he lived at was leaky. It was only after he married Meghan that they did the renovation. They actually paid for the renovation. Meghan and Harry paid to renovate their own home. But that's a narrative that the media will never tell the British people. Harry was living like a slave in that home compared to the amount of wealth, of influence, that the royal family has. When you compare the disparity, Harry was living like a pauper in that family. So you think he won't take the first flight out of the country after he finds a woman who treats him the way that he believes he deserves to be treated, after he finds a woman who's willing to go all the way, who's willing to, like, support him, risk her own mental health and everything just to see him free. It's so laughable when they put out this thing about how, oh, he wants to come back. Blah. It's such a joke. It's such a joke. It's so stupid. The fact that they would even publish those types of stories tells you how little respect they actually have for the British people. Because if they had any ounce of respect for them, they know that they would have seen through all of that. But I mean, the readers basically prove the media right, that they're willing to gulp whatever the media pushes, as long as it is a hate piece against Meghan Markle. So there you have it. You know. Exactly. Tanya says, and in one of the outer house after they got married, it was not much. It wasn't. There is a narrative, there is a certain image, there's a certain image that people think when they think about Harry, Prince Harry, they think he's living the life. The guy was not living the life. He wasn't living the life. Meghan paid for half of our wedding. Yeah, Meghan paid. It wasn't as if it was the British taxpayers. No. People need to chill. Oh, it's sad. It's sad. You know what I mean? Um, Phoebe Day says, I believe Harry had a vision for himself that couldn't happen in the British royal family. He needed someone like Meghan to achieve his vision. He made sure the Invictus was not a royal patronage. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So he's very relevant. The British media can brainwash, poison the British people's mind against Harry and Meghan, but outside of the UK, they are actually respected, they're actually loved, they're actually wanted, okay, and they're actually way more popular. And yeah, instead of embracing that, they are choosing to turn their back on that, and it's something that is absolutely going to backfire. I have no doubt in my mind that it is going to backfire. It is, you know. So, you guys, thank you so much for being here. Let me go relax. I might be doing the, I might be live streaming the debate. The debate is tonight. Can I tell you guys something? I couldn't sleep last night because of the debate. I was so nervous. Can you imagine if I, Jade, couldn't sleep last night? I can't even imagine what Kamala Harris will be feeling like, you know. But for some reason, there was such an uneasy feeling and I couldn't sleep. I was so nervous. I was like, my baby girl better bring it. So yeah, there is a debate coming. I'm not exactly sure yet. I might live stream it, you know, or I might just watch it on my own. But whatever happens, you guys will know. If I'm live streaming it, it's gonna be on my page and my YouTube channel. So we'll see what happens. But I'm really excited about tonight. Tonight is a big night. To the people who are like, we don't know anything about Kamala Harris. We need to know more about her. Well, you're gonna get an opportunity to know more. Even though I think that is just stupid. Like at this point, really, you will really, really, with everything that you have seen, you're still in doubt, you're still unsure about who you're gonna vote for between the two of them. Something is wrong with you. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you. So I will maybe hopefully see you guys later. Please hit the like button and share. This was such an engaging live video. I appreciate you guys so much for the engagement. I fed off your energies and I hope you guys had fun um, as much as I did talking about Harry and Meghan and Harry and Meghan and not Harry and Meghan. We're mostly talking about William and Kate and all of that. So yeah, thank you guys so much for being here. Tanya says, I've been watching. Sadly, it's so late here in the UK, 2 a.m., but I'll try catch up. Yeah, if you can. It's gonna be here. It's gonna be an epic debate. So many people. This is gonna be like the only one. I don't think there's gonna be another one. Maybe if Donald Trump doesn't do well, he might ask for another debate. But I think this is gonna be the one because election is in November. Election is like 50 something days away. So after this one, it's going to be campaigning, campaigning, campaigning. So this debate is going to like draw a lot of audience for sure, for sure, for sure. People would just want to see Kamala Harris drag Meghan for filth. But I think Kamala Harris, this is my prediction, I think she's going to be very classy. I think she's not going to engage in Donald Trump's name calling. I think she's not going to engage in his shenanigan. I think she's going to be all about the policies and let Donald Trump make a complete fool of himself so that the entire world can see that the emperor has no clothes. And yeah, I'm excited. I'm nervous because there's so many crazy people out there who are still seeing Donald Trump as a viable candidate. Like, it is wild to me as a concept. It is really, really wild to me. But I can't wait. I'm nervous. I really am nervous. I don't know why I am nervous about this debate. I'm not even the one that is going to be standing there, but for some reason I am nervous. Like, make this make sense. Because this definitely is not making sense. But yeah, thank you guys so much. I absolutely love this live stream. I did. Thank you so much for your energy. Thank you so much for being here. And catch you guys later. Bye.